Hey peeps, Dillo Carter here with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you. Today I'm up against a Twitter follower, Gel, or Hyperdude as he's known on Twitter. I put a message out for battles earlier this morning and he kindly offered to give me one. So we're going to go for it. Now I'm still rocking the Sun team, or the makeshift Sun team, from our PW episode yesterday. So we'll see how that does in a full 6-on-6. Now he's bringing Typhlosion, Electivire, Tentacruel, who's going to be a special wall, Roserade, who I also have, Chestnut. Now this guy loves his Chestnuts. And I've got to be honest, knowing about Chestnut's abilities and such, he can actually be a bit of a brute. But I'm not too worried because my Roserade has actually got the Dazzling Gleam, which should be able to do some pretty decent damage on that Chestnut. And he's also got Donphan, who will most likely have the Earthquake and the Ice Shard. So that's not going to be so good for Roserade and Yamega. So I'm going to predict him to open up with Donphan. So I'm going to start with... I don't want to start with Yamega because he gets that Ice Shard off and he could do some damage to me, which I don't really want him to do. I could open with Aurorus, but Donphan's most likely going to Speed and hit me with that Earthquake. Although, to be honest, I don't really think there's much else I need Aurorus for on this team. I mean, Roserade probably, but I've got 3 Fire types on this team. If I can get that Sun up as well. I'm going to open with Aurorus. That was a bit close. Couldn't it down to the last second there. So here we go. Hopefully I won't do too bad. I would like to have a win because I haven't had many wins on the channel. I think I had one in the first episode of Pokemon Wars. I can't remember whether I won any in any of the other videos. So he does open with a Donphan, just as predicted. So this is good because I don't think he can take me straight out with an Earthquake. Even if he's got that Sturdy, I can just come in with Chandelure and take him straight out. Because unless he goes for the Ice Shard, which won't do much to Chandelure anyway, I can just take him out with the Energy Ball. So I'm going to go for the Nature Power. Now I'm using Nature Power over an Ice move because Aurorus has got the Refrigerate ability. So Nature Power actually turns into... Oh, I've got the Paralysis off. That's actually really good. So yeah, he goes for the Earthquake, just predicted. But yeah, anyway, I'm going for the Nature Power because with the Refrigerate, it's a lot more powerful because Tri-Attack's normal. Then it gets a 30% boost from Refrigerate, and then once it becomes the Ice-type move, it gets the Stab bonus as well. Just going to go for another Nature Power. He's probably going to go for the Ice Shard here, though, to try and take me out. Will that kill me? Nope. Does next to nothing. I don't expect Aurorus to be able to take out any other Pokemon, but with that Donphan down, that's pretty good because that's at least one of his priority moves gone. The question is, who's he going to open with? I'm predicting Chestnut. I'm thinking Chestnut might come next. No, Typhlosion. Okay, so he's most definitely going to go for the Focus Blast. I don't need this Aurorus for anything, so I'm just going to go for an Ancient Power. It would have been nice if that had missed, but Focus Blast never misses me. Ever. I think it missed once on an episode of Pokemon Wars the other day, but other than that, it just never, ever misses. Okay, so now... Oh, and I didn't change the substitute on my Magmortar. I meant to give it T-Bolt, and I didn't change it. Oh, what an idiot. I don't really want to go for Houndoom because he's rocking that Focus Blast. I'm going to bring... I'm going to bring Chandelure. I can just hit this thing with Shadow Ball. Focus Blast won't even hit Chandelure. And any fire moves this thing wants to use won't do much either. So we're just going to go for the Shadow Ball here. Did he have any normal types on his team? No. That's okay, because Shadow Ball should still do some decent damage. Yeah, it takes half its health. I mean, it helps that I'm boosted with the Life Orb. I'm not sure whether I could 2-hit KO this thing, though, because of that lefty's recovery. I'm also not sure what this Tentacle wants to do. Oh, a water move? Probably. Do I want to risk the Shadow Ball again? I could go for the Energy Ball, but it's only neutral. Shadow Ball gets the stab. Yeah, I'm going to switch into Roserade. I think because I don't want this Chandelure going down just yet. It will be helpful for that Chestnut and for that Typhlosion. So yeah, you go for the Scald. I'm not too bothered about that. The only thing is, if this Tentacruel's got the Liquid Ooze, then my Giga Drain's going to work against me because I'm going to lose health for hitting it. But I don't really have anything else for this thing, so I'm just going to go for it. So he withdraws. What's he going to go into now? Balin. That is his Chestnut. That's not too bad. Can Chestnut learn Ice Punch, though? I'm not sure. I'm just going to go for the Dazzling Gleam, I think. Because he's definitely not going to go for a fighting move, so there's no point switching to Chandelure. So I go for the Dazzling Gleam. I am faster, that's good. And it doesn't let you take it down. Spikes. That's going to be a nuisance. But Yamega can avoid those completely because Yamega's flying. It could be far worse. He could have put Stealth Rocks up. Although again, I don't even know where the Chestnut can learn Stealth Rocks. I wouldn't have thought so, being a grass type. So that's his Chestnut down. That's a major threat gone. Because I didn't want that thing coming in on my Jedi Doom. Balthazar. This is his Electivire. Now, have I got anything that wants to take on Electivire? He's definitely got the Ice Punch because I've battled this guy before. I'm predicting the Ice Punch, so I'm going to bring in my Magmortar and try and get the Sun up. Magmortar's got the Heat Rock, so if I can get that Sun up, it's going to last a fair few turns. And I don't think there's anything on his team. Fire Punch, that's even better. I don't think there's anything on his team that wants to sit in the sun. That Flame Body coming through that. Oh, he's got the Lumberry. But that's alright, because if he hits me again and gets the burn again, he's got no cure for it now. So I'm going to get that Sunny Day up. Oh, but the EQ! Should have seen that coming. So there goes my Sunsetter. That's not good. I don't really have anything that wants to fight this Electivire. And I've not got anything that wants to... He could pretty much sweep my entire team with this Electivire. I'm just going to bring out... I can't remember what else he's got. I'm going to bring out my Chandelure. I'm going to try and hit this thing with a Fire Blast. Just to get as much damage off as I can. Because Chandelure's got the Life Orb. He's faster. Choice Scarf then, maybe? That's bad. That's really bad. So there goes my Chandelure. Okay. I'm going to bring in Yamega. Probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna use the attack to get the speed boost off. And then, even though it's resisted I'm gonna go for the air slash to try and get flinches off on this thing, because it can absolutely destroy the rest of my team. Because Electivire gets really good coverage. I know it's got the fire punch. Omega takes that pretty well. Probably should have gone for the bug buzz instead. I'm going to go for the bug buzz now just to try and get as much damage off as I can before I go down. If I'm really lucky, I'll crit and kill it. Oh, so close. It really doesn't matter what I go into next, because he can KO. I've only got Houndoom and Roserade left. I think Houndoom is faster. So I'm going to go for Houndoom. Going to Mega Evolve and just hit this thing with a D-Pulse. Hopefully I'm faster. I don't think it will, because I'm pretty... No, this thing can't be too scarfed. It must be really fast. Invested in his speed. I didn't think Electivire was that fast. Oh, well, it doesn't matter now. So his Electivire's down anyway. How many Pokemon has he got now? I know he's got that Tentacruel left. That's probably what's coming out next. So I think I'm going to switch into my Roserade. Yeah, I'm expecting the Tentacruel next. Yep, there it is. Like, can I take this thing with a D-Pulse? I don't really want to give this thing the free hit. I'm going to try a D-Pulse. It's probably a bad move. I probably should switch into Roserade to take the Skull, but... Oh, well, of course, Tentacruel's really... I said that at the start, didn't I? Really special defense. I've pretty much just thrown away the mats there. So he takes me down with Scald. Gets to left his recovery. I'll be bringing in Roserade. He's still got that Typhlosion, so he's pretty much won the match. Even if I take down his Tentacruel now, he's just going to bring in Typhlosion and hit him with a Fire Blast or whatever it is he wants to go for. And again, like I said, if this thing's got the Liquid Ooze, then I'm just going to take damage from the Giga Drain as well. So no, it hasn't got the Liquid Ooze. So here comes the Typhlosion. I've got absolutely nothing for this Typhlosion. Just going to go for the Giga Drain because it's stab damage. He hits me with the Eruption. Will it take me down? Yeah. So that's a good game. Good game there, Gel. You beat me. That Electivire just had too much coverage for me to handle with. The only trouble with running this Sun team is I've got nothing that really wants to take on any Earthquakers, apart from Omega. But like I said, that Electivire had the Fire Punch, so yeah, pretty much had my entire team just backed up against the wall. But yeah, good game, great team. Thanks for watching this video. This has been a Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. If you liked that video, leave me a like, drop a subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. If you ever want to hit me up for a Wi-Fi battle, I do ask out occasionally to make videos for Wi-Fi battles. So just hit me up on Twitter. I'm just Jedi Cardet on Twitter. The only difference is I've got an underscore between the Jedi and the Cardet because Twitter won't let you use spaces in your name. So yeah, other than that then, just stay cool, peeps, and I'll see you in next video. Bye-bye.